Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Katie Suniga.
Happy Monday, Central Oregon. This is the viewer photo I picked for today, sent from this weekend from Kathy. Thank you so much for sending this my way. If you had any weekend plans that you took pictures at or something that you might be doing this week heading into the 4th of July weekend, go ahead and send me those pictures. You go to ktvz.com, click on share, and I will see what I can do about getting them both up on air and online. We are looking at a pretty average week this week. We just have to warm up a little bit more, and that warm up starts probably around Wednesday. We're looking at temperatures being just slightly cooler tomorrow. Skies very similar though to what we're looking at. Here's the overhead view of the state. You can see mostly clear till we get all the way out to the east, and this is that low pressure system that dropped down from Canada. If you're with me on Friday, we were looking at how the path of that low pressure system was going to pass through, and it is now centered over, you can actually see it right there over Idaho, and it is going to continue to move on. I'll show you that here in just a moment. So that will allow our temperatures to warm up just a little bit. So here's where we were today. So far, our temperatures, we made it into the mid 70s, higher 70s in Redmond. We were in the low to high 70s in Eugene. Pretty similar temperatures to here in Central Oregon. Out to the 80s in Pendleton as well as in Medford. Those low to mid 60s along the coast. You'll see tomorrow we're going to be slightly cooler both in the valley and in the Central Oregon, even out through the gorge. But just looks like around the Medford area it could be just a little bit warmer. Similar temperatures also along the coast. Here's where we're at right now. We have begun to cool off just a little bit here in Central Oregon as well as in the Portland area. Those mid 50s in Newport and high 70s in Medford. As far as our temperatures here in Central Oregon, we also are cooling off just a little bit. Those high 70s in Sisters down to Lapine and into Sun River. Low 70s in Bend, Prineville, and Madras, and then those mid to upper 70s in Warm Springs. Tonight, although we're cooler than we have been, we do stay on the warmer side. We're above average for our lows tonight, with everywhere in Central Oregon looking into being in the 40s. Then tomorrow, just a little bit cooler, mid 60s in Sisters, upper 60s for Sun River and Bend, and then those low 70s for the rest of the region. Just a few clouds as we're watching. You saw that low pressure center that was over Idaho. This actually is going to start to shift back up. When that happens, we actually start to see the higher pressure building back into the region, and that's where we see this. Just a few clouds. Not really very much activity for us here in Central Oregon. You'll notice along the Cascades and the west side of the Cascades that we see some rain and a little bit of cloud activity. But as far as here in Central Oregon, we're looking at mostly clear skies all the way through till Thursday. We're back into those high 70s. By Friday, we are back to those low 80s, which is right about average. Those temperatures stay with us all the way through the weekend and to the start of next week.